Good afternoon, folks. I'm Captain Logan.
And I am Jason.
Jason and I are going to play a little more Sonic in LEGO Dimensions. The other day, we did kind of a exploratory live stream, and today we thought we would play through a level or two. I was playing earlier, and I'm 2 or 3 levels into the level pack. Can I have Sonic?
Oh, yeah. I'll be Cyborg.
Thanks, man. He just jumps higher, and I'm trying to figure out where we're supposed to go here. So, we are in LEGO Marble Zone right now. Marble Zone, of course, is my favorite Sonic level of all time, and has my favorite music, and unfortunately, music is not here. Okay, so, we're right at the beginning of Marble Zone, and I'm not sure what we're supposed to do yet, so let's go this way.
Because I'm Cyborg, and I can't jump high.
Well, that's unfortunate. You could get somebody that does jump high. You don't have to use Cyborg. I only put him on there because I needed him earlier for something that only he can do. Oh, and that kills me, which happens a lot in Marble Zone.
Someone who can fly.
But I thought perhaps I was supposed to go on top of it, and I was incorrect, folks. Hey, Kurt's back. Kurt is 3 for 3. We've been doing these quite a bit recently, but didn't accomplish much of anything the last time we played LEGO Dimensions. I think I maybe got 1 gold brick that entire time. We just kind of showed off a lot of the different dimensions. Oh, thanks, buddy. Teamwork, cooperation.
I didn't even know that would help you, because I had no idea what you were
There's
doing.
Noah. Hi, Noah.
Hi.
See, this is really fun. I love that somebody thought to use Marble Zone, because whenever we go back and do retro courses, we hardly ever bring it back, and it's my favorite. And that's awesome. And in fact, there's a lot of reverence and love for the 2D Sonic in the LEGO Dimension Sonic stuff. Okay, where do we go now? Do we drop to the bottom, or is that going to lead us to our doom? Nope, that is where we're supposed to go. All right, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, this is very authentically Marble Zone. I haven't played through this yet. This is my first time looking at this part of this level pack. Hi, Phil!
He's a guy I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Phil before. Or if we have, I know him by some other name. Or he's been here and I'm mistaken, and if so, I apologize, Phil! You know, I have that, Jason. There are certain names that I just really like a lot, and I have a hard time not saying a bunch when they show up. I like Phil's. Phil is a great name. So now I know to blow those up and not to stand on top of them. I knew I would have to blow it up eventually, but I thought that one earlier, maybe there was something above us. I could have gone there. What even killed me just now? Oh, there's lava right behind us. Sometimes the camera backs off a little bit too far. Roger Craig Smith voicing classic Sonic. Yeah, that's fair. That is a weird pick. I think he sounds good though. As I said the other day, this is rings instead of studs. It's kind of fun. Somebody really loved Sonic putting this together, and as I said the other day, I think LEGO Sonic is some of the best 3D Sonic. And it's a really interesting mix of Sonic gameplay and LEGO gameplay. Sometimes it seems like it can't quite decide which it would rather be, and that's maybe a little bit problematic, but much of the time it works pretty well. Okay, who can get up there, Jason? Somebody's got to grab that. Do you see that?
It's a flying character.
Okay, we'll just go up there then.
Okay.
Wonder Woman! Okay, so it's gold. Is there somebody specific that grabs that, Jason?
It's gold, so that would be super rare.
I'd love to stay and fight, but I'm needed elsewhere.
Or maybe.
Superman and Wonder Woman both have their themes when they're flying. And that can get really aggravating, especially if you have to stop flying for any amount of time. Okay, I'm not sure how to deal with that, and I don't guess this guy's gonna tell us anything. Should we just keep going? Should we just keep moving along?
Yeah.
You're gonna be Sonic again?
Yeah.
Let's settle this rivalry once and for all. Coffee your tea!
Coffee your tea. Oh.
Okay, so we gotta get that open.
I'm just looking for stuff to do.
Phil says he's been watching us for a while, but this is his first time in a live video. Hi, Phil. We do these quite a bit. Maybe it just has to be Sonic. Yeah, Michael, I'm with you. Lego Movie 2 looks great.
Yeah.
It's got Interstellar stuff, it's got Mad Maxy stuff, but it feels like kind of the natural next step, really. Which is cool. I'm not sure how to grab that, Jason. Because I couldn't do it with a flying character.
That thing?
What's that?
There's a thing that like
Yeah, that
goes
keeps
up and down.
going up and down.
Oh, but you don't go on that. It's when you pull that thing.
Does somebody need to go over there after I pulled it? I'm not sure what exactly that's even doing. Except it's just shutting the flames down.
I'll try it now.
No, you're not going to be able to grab it with a flying character, Jason. You got to jump up to it somehow. Well, we're already stuck.
Whoa! What happened to you, buddy? Did Eggman roboticize you or something?
Yeah, I went back to where we came from a minute ago thinking there was more to do past it, but I was incorrect. Okay, not totally sure, Jason. Why don't you keep trying to figure it out, and I will look into it. I hate already having to look up something this early, but I'm really not sure how to do it. My controller is shaking on me on the chair. Apollo? Our dog's barking. What are you doing?
Oh, I got Chris.
What you doing, Jason?
I'm seeing who can jump high.
Oh, you think you just need somebody that jumps a lot higher?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How may I help you?
Bear with us, everybody.
No, he doesn't jump so high.
Ever have need, do not hesitate to summon me again.
Yeah, Sonic's animation when you're not doing anything is pretty fun. He's just constantly impatient. All he wants to do is run. I don't know what is going on with my dog. Apollo. Is there mail?
Is there mail?
Oh, Jason, it's Eric outside. He's stealing his car.
Oh. Oh, this is great. Oh.
Knock it off, man. Hey, come on, let's go outside.
It's apparent to me. Whatever.
We're broadcasting and everyone's stuck in the games. Sorry guys, just bear with me. I got a couple things I gotta take care of here. Did you figure it out yet, Jason?
No, but I don't know how to not be giant cyborg. Yeah.
Setting status to away.
I just turned giant and then I didn't know how to turn back into him. But now
Okay, there's a spring
there's
that
a
you have to
spring.
open up.
Spring. My spring.
I don't see right away where it is. But there's a spring at the beginning.
I'll just start destroying stuff then.
Yeah, and it also looks like there are some portals that open up that send you things. I put my controller, so we'll just explore around here for a minute.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, Cyborg?
Yeah, hey Jason, we don't know these characters here, man. Too many people here is going to clutter us up. Oh, were you Cyborg?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just pulled you off. I just pulled Jason off the gamepad.
I want to be Cyborg. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's do this.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like there's just more I've got to do before I can deal with this. What's back here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Sometimes I find myself kind of squinting, trying to see everything in the background. Jeffrey, somehow, I saw your comment before I saw your name. Hi, Jeffrey, it's good to see you. And somehow, I knew that was you before I even saw your name. I was just like, that must be a Jeffrey comment. The power of video with the wonder of game.
Whatever
These things
that
keep
is.
lighting up. Ooh, I hit them already. Oh, okay, you gotta hit these things a bunch of times, apparently. Or maybe not.
I know, my giant rock can stop him.
Hey, Jason, can you get out of my way for a minute? Ain't that the truth, Michael? Yeah. If you're ever stuck, you just start breaking things. It's part of the problem with streaming a game like this, is that a lot of the point is, you know, puzzle solving. So it's meant to take time and take a while to figure out. These things are just loaded with rings. I would think at some point they wouldn't give any more. It's weird. But yeah, I've got to walk something along this thing. Okay, hey Jason, just drop out for a minute, because you're kind of in my way. And maybe we can just figure this out together.
Yeah. I'll
So
give
we're
the get character
Both not
guide.
just walking around constantly trying to figure this out. Do you see anything else?
It's really weird.
Because this thing has to come out at some point. This we've already pushed. Just trying to figure out if there's something else back there I wasn't seeing. Sometimes things get kind of hidden a little bit. And there's always this guy just hovering around where you're like, why don't you tell me something? Why don't you be helpful? But no. Okay, I'm gonna look into this again. Would you hold that?
Not gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, that floating guy is supposed to be helping us, but he's not doing anything?
Or maybe he already helped us.
No, you're supposed to interact with him, and he gives you things, but he's not doing anything right now. So now I'm wondering if it's just glitched. That's always the question with this. This gameplay I'm looking at, he just automatically starts handing you things. And hasn't been doing that for us? Oh, sorry. Here. Yeah, for a second. Let's exit and come back in.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks because it messes up our stud count. Well, we've got a long way to go to get all of our golden bricks, you guys. Oh, good old Spider Pig. Jason, do you remember the Simpsons movie? We watched that a long time ago.
Yeah.
The Spider Pig joke, do you remember that?
No.
Okay, so now we have to go all the way back. What are you doing, Jason?
Oh, nothing. Or we can just go through that there's a portal.
Oh, does that just go right there?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, resume save progress, kid. Don't start over. That'd be bad. We're already like halfway through.
Hi,
Hey, look,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's here. Lowercase Spider-Man. To not be confused with uppercase Spider-Man.
It's your friendly neighborhood store.
No, that's all right, Mama Chow.
I insist. It's the least I can do to thank you.
Whoa! What happened?
Okay, go ahead and drop out, Jason. Yeah, it would be amusing if a bunch of people came into a chat at some point and just decided they were going to theme themselves as villains or supporting characters of a particular hero. This is everybody's Spider-Man characters today. And we would have no idea. This is a horrible idea. I shouldn't put this in anybody's minds because we would have no idea who everybody was. It'd be like Jeffrey's Green Goblin, but he comes in as Green Goblin, so we have no idea that he's Jeffrey. I don't know if starting over is going to help us at all, but...
Then I would be on the video as the Flash.
You'd be the Flash?
Yeah.
Why would you be the Flash? If it was Spider-Man characters.
Oh, then I would be Spider-Man.
Oh, but we already have a Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
What's the plan, Omichao?
Crit the Gamer, are you saying you are the Kingpin, or... Okay, see, this question mark box was not here before.
Things are starting to get interesting.
Or I missed it. Maybe you broke it. I missed it. See, it's hard to keep track of everything when there's multiple people on the screen. Like, it can be really helpful if you're on a roll. Okay, see, that didn't come up before. Or did it?
No, it didn't.
Oh, no, it did, because I broke it. Maybe this one I am supposed to jump on at first. I don't know. I'm gonna save it for a second. Yeah, no, you break that, and then that's what drops the weight there. Jeffrey says he would be Stiltman. Noah would be specifically Jamie Foxx's Electro. I would be the Spot.
I
would go by Captain the Spot. Oh, this is... No, I built this before. No, I did all of this.
Makes them move.
Yep, already got that, Omichao.
Climbing chains makes you move up.
Thanks.
Okay, so we did everything we were supposed to. Just means that whatever that does, I'm confused by. Real quick, let me see if there's anything else over here. I didn't watch as far as I could because I was looking at a video on my phone and it was kind of hard to toggle around, and I'm live streaming, so I kind of just gave up on that and thought maybe I had enough information to work at it. Oh, that makes that fire happen. Okay, hold on. Can I climb any farther? I'm just killing Sonic. We're just here to kill time and Sonic. That's the long and short of it. So yeah, like I said, there's a spring that you're supposed to build that you drag over here and then use to jump up there. Who's Montana? Oh, Montana. Oh, the Enforcers. Yes, of course. And in Spectacular, the Enforcers are just main Spider-Man thuggish villains. If anybody wants to do me the favor of looking this up, I would really appreciate it.
Crit the Gamer, I actually have no idea who that guy is, so... Monster
Or do I have to climb around? Maybe I just have to stay here and dodge these for a while. I'm not sure.
So says I'll be the lizard.
We're just all minor Spider-Man villains right now. Or not minor, but...
I mean, I'm Venom. That's not
a minor villain, yeah, sure. Then Montana and the Spot came up. And Stiltman. Like, can I rocket back and forth? I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this thing. What is the point of this?
Oh.
What am I supposed to be doing right now? And I also know that eventually there's like a big dome that comes up from jumping on this thing. Which made me think that it wasn't even time to get on it yet, but it's the only thing there really is to do right now. A platform is crossing the lava. Oh, I missed that.
It has a button. It has a button.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Okay, I didn't see that. Thank you very much.
Oh, you don't build it.
Sometimes those, yeah, it just shows up. I just assumed it was something that you built. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry that took that long. This is why I hesitate streaming stuff like this, but I want to get better at this.
Oh, Venom is hilarious in the video game that Crit the Gamer was talking about.
Yeah.
It was one of his favorite Spider games in 2000.
Sometimes I wish I had more control over the camera, because I'd be able to see that if only I could get closer up on it.
Oh, I am afraid of heights something. sometimes.
Are you?
Yep.
Thanks, Michael. You rock, dude. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the lava. I was looking at the fire that was flying around.
Hi, toy.
I'm just-
spins.
I'm just pushing side work right now.
This way. This way.
This way!
You know I'm totally lost right now.
Where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly? Ah, bats. Because it is Marble Zone. You gotta have the bats.
Yeah, you gotta have the back.
Seriously, it just looks like somebody likes Marble Zone as much as I do.
Well, but where's
And then we
the
gotta cross the
caterpillars?
lava. I bet we see one. I'm also looking forward to the new Spider-Man game, Phil. It's coming out a little bit later than I thought, the way people have been talking about it.
Oh man, it's Eggman.
I like those odds.
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh,
he has...
A laser from a dimension.
Yeah.
It's a dimension.
It sure is. That's what I was gonna mention.
That's
Ah.
gonna be hard. And how do you get him if he has fire all around him?
Well, I probably have to hit the dimension thing in front of him.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Can I help you? Good. I can help you do that.
Yeah, go ahead and jump in.
It's already been half an hour.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
All the time is passed. I'll try to... Where's the dimension? Oh, yay.
You gotta hit him. You gotta hit him. How'd you do that?
I just...
Did you just throw something at it?
Like a challenge.
Oh no, I just fired my gun at him.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I just got into the game and suddenly he got hit. I don't know what happened. Where am I?
This would really be easier if I was giant.
Well, as most things are really, except for, you know, getting into small places or driving a car or...
What happened to you, buddy? Did Eggman
And that I can do. I can be giant.
Yeah, no, I talked about Into the Spider-Verse yesterday on the Captain Logan show. I'm so suddenly stoked about that movie. That last trailer looked just delightful.
This is actually...
Okay, I don't know what you did last time to hit him. I don't know what you did just now to hit him.
I wasn't doing anything.
Okay, that must have been me aiming at it then. Sometimes it is tough to tell what is even happening in this game. Ow. So I finally looked at the trailer yesterday for
Wait a minute.
DC Villains, and they haven't shown us any gameplay yet. It was just a teaser trailer, but it looks really fun. Or what we're learning about it looks really fun. Jason, that game's gonna have a bigger emphasis on open world, and you get to create your own villain.
Cool.
You play as your own minifig. Okay, so again, I don't know what I did the first two times.
You fire your gun at it. If you have to.
There we go. I guess you just fire yourself or Sonic. Well, that was easy.
That was just mumbling.
Yeah, and Michael, his dad seems totally different. He's real no nonsense in the comics. He seems like a completely different character in that trailer. He may not be. That might just be a moment of comedy, but. Okay.
Now-
See, why does it split screen right there? I'm like, nope, standing almost right next to you. Okay. So do we just need to blow these things up? And... Well, that seemed hardly necessary.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, yay!
So this is obviously a throwback to the bonus level from Sonic 2, and has you know, really generic music once again that is trying to approximate that. In these bonus levels, it's just a matter of racking up as many rings as you can, not getting a certain number to get a Chaos Emerald.
Oh, because you're not getting Chaos Emeralds in this.
Right.
Because Knuckles already has all of them.
Yep.
Okay, I really do not like Cyborg doing these bonus levels, so I'm going to be Batman. Because I'm Batman! That's why he's picked.
They have increased the difficulty of these bonus levels a little bit. They look really cool. I think it's fun that, you know, I said that this calls back to the bonus level from 2, but it's got the background from 1 with the fish.
Oh,
Although I don't think the fish turn into birds, but it's got that origami thing going on.
Oh, they do turn into more.
Oh, cool! I didn't see that until you just pointed it out. Yeah, Noah, Batman can run as fast as Sonic when it's an auto-scroll. Jason said the same thing earlier. He was like, Batman can run really fast. He wasn't sure if you could even be Batman, or anybody but Sonic, in those bonus stages.
Apparently there are these like mini levels where you have to like capture flags.
Oh, look, Sonic characters.
Oh yeah, cool. And you can only play as one character, and it's like 4-player.
Not quite. There's still a couple of emeralds to find.
How are you going to track them down?
So you actually are getting emeralds, but not in the way you usually do in Sonic games. It's just the MacGuffin for the story.
Walls and saws and water.
It's a labyrinth. I'd better be quick then.
Oh no, we gotta go to Labyrinth Zone. My least favorite zone in Sonic 1.
And we're underwater?
Yep. So I don't know if you have to keep getting air here. I mean, I would assume not, because you don't with any of the other LEGO characters, but some of the rules with the Sonic stuff seem to be more Sonic rules. So far, though.
Yep.
Oh, you do?
It probably has really crappy,
Yeah, they didn't have... Well, and of course, they were just making fun of that. So
I'm stuck.
that would have to be in there somewhere. What do you mean you're stuck?
I'm stuck, I can't do it.
We'll just drop out then.
It's really weird.
You just let me play for a little bit, Jason, and you can help me navigate and pull out characters
Okay.
if we need.
Got too much
The
air.
dog.
Yep.
You got too much air? You were stuck because you just had too much air?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yes, Big Gator. We're playing Lego Sonic. This is in Sonic Dimensions. Hey, guys. And my dogs are attacking me. The title is already obsolete for this video. We were playing Marble Zone, but Marble Zone was not as long as I thought it might be, though it took way longer to play than it should have, because we were stuck for a good 20 minutes. So, anybody watching this after the fact should skip around. I may go back in and delete the first part of this video. What are you doing, Jason? Hey, Jason. Just leave him out.
Okay.
Okay, now I gotta build things. Oh, I forgot about the breathing thing. Luckily, there are... Oh, come on.
No, it's the original music, actually.
Yeah, you're right. That's the only thing so far that seems to be exactly the same. Everything else is this weird generic approximation that's just really cringeworthy. Hate it. And it's annoying because of all the licensed music that this game had no trouble getting for other things. Like, all the Ghostbusters music is there. From 1 and 2.
that's a gold part.
Well, knock on wood, so far this one's pretty straightforward.
Are you gonna roll slide? No,
Yeah, I keep pushing Cyborg everywhere. Like, I thought he was gonna get crushed. That would have been great. It should have killed him, and then all of his pieces fall over.
that would have been fun. Well, but
It is really neat seeing these 2D Sonic levels rendered into 3D, and I'm telling you, this is what a 3D Sonic game could be, I think. Oh, crap. Sonic Colors is a little bit like this. And you know, I wouldn't have made that mistake in the regular 2D game, but perspective-wise, I actually couldn't tell right there if I was going to get hit, or if I was going to smash into those spikes. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like an idiot. But...
well, it is labyrinth zone.
Yep.
And that zone is weird.
No, this is exactly what Labyrinth Zone is like.
It's
And
spiky.
see, now I'm out of the water, so I don't have to worry about the air.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because that's the upper part of Labyrinth Zone. Getting my rings.
I thought you needed Superman to get.
Fly through rings in this. You get rings in this. A lot of rings. John says he recently bought Terminator and Terminator 2 in Genesis. Sarah and I just watched the first Terminator again last weekend because she'd never seen it before.
I'm gonna go to that.
Okay, there is a rewind on Terminator 2, so you can get my in-depth thoughts on that movie there. I think it's a brilliant science fiction film, and one of the that was really quick and easy, which is good because Labyrinth Zone, the original, is kind of tedious. But anyway, but yeah, one of the best examples of the what makes a man question with using
What happened to you, buddy? Did Eggman
using cyborgs or androids rather. And the first movie is a little bit more of a horror thriller, has kind of a horror component, and so I enjoy it for the ride and for that initial idea and the time travel paradox questions that are just, ultimately impossible. This is really cool, by the way.
So in that,
Hold on, Jason. Genesis is kind of just Terminator's greatest hits. And breaks the whole universe and doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I did have a lot of fun watching it. It's not a good movie. It is, again, a fun ride, but the original Terminator is a decent story. Sarah thought it was a little bit too slow. And I guess that's fair, but
So in that movie,
yeah.
everyone get terminated, but the Terminator.
No, he's just going after one person. He's trying to kill Sarah Connor so that her son John Connor isn't born and doesn't grow up to save humankind.
We've got something big to fry.
Yep. No, Michael, I haven't talked about the Bumblebee trailer yet. We'll talk about that on the Omnibus this next week. And now we gotta go to the Death Egg. Yeah, Kurt, I have to say I prefer the second Terminator just because it's so much more thought-provoking, but the two movies are very different things, and I love that it's not in any way a consummate sequel, and it's and like we had this with the Captain America movies where you have two movies that are almost in entirely different genres that complement each other really well and are and one is a natural extension of the next. No, I think that's probably true of most people.
Like the fourth time you've used it.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a boss, that Robotnik there, that's in I think 3. and we bring back something really similar in Sonic Mania, which I played just the other day. So I gotta move Sonic on my gamepad. You guys can't see my gamepad. And yeah, I'm excited about Tim Miller potentially working on that franchise.
So you know how to beat this boss because...
Oh, he's the final boss in Sonic 2? Am I remembering that wrong? I haven't gotten to the end of Sonic 2 in a long time. Thanks for the reminder. There we go. Now his shields are back up. A lot of stand around and wait here, really. These bosses can be kind of tedious because this game is a lot more about exploration and puzzle solving, and not really about the action. And these aren't really action bosses, you know, they are very often more about the puzzle element, but there can be a lot of waiting, and then there's a lot of, you know, throwing minions to fight, and yeah, not a huge fan of bosses in this. There's Lone Wolf Jedi of Gotham, just popped in to say hello. He says he's at work. Hey man. Yep, we're just broadcasting casually once again. Wanted to show everybody a little bit of the Sonic level in Sonic, or in LEGO Dimensions rather, as we're playing it. Oh, that didn't last very long. I wonder why.
Well, now you have to wait some more.
Been seeing Lone Wolf Jedi a lot lately. He's one of our patrons.
And he also comes in the Wednesday show.
It is Lone Wolf Jedi of Gotham. It is pretty fun. I like the overworld stuff a little bit better than the levels.
Me too. Because...
And I'm starting to figure out how to navigate that map better. We made quite a bit of progress last night on Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Jason, I'm not sure what it is I'm supposed to be doing to knock out the, if anything, to knock out the shield? Or does it just knock out on its own? Because a couple of times it knocked out and I didn't really do much of anything.
Maybe you just have to wait.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
That's weird. It's like his shields are up, but...
No, they're not. No, they are.
They are.
Well, hopefully one more shield drop will be good. Yeah, my main issues with this game are the glitchiness of it. You shut down entirely and stopped the stream on us the other day. So that's one thing. And the other thing is sometimes the puzzles are a little bit too cryptic, and mostly that just ends up being camera issues where I can't tell what I'm supposed to do because I can't see enough of the screen. Yeah, Phil, you should watch the Donner cut of Spider-Man 2. I am not like a lot of people that say that they can't go back to the original Superman 2 after seeing the Donner cut. I still enjoy both. Certainly the Donner cut is superior, but it's also a real incomplete piece, and it's hard for me to... it's hard for me not to sometimes go back to the original just because of certain scenes that could not be included in it, such as Superman at the end. That sucks. Superman at the end flying with the American flag. I feel weird about not ever having that image in Superman, and also you have to remember Superman 1 differently because that movie wouldn't have had the Superman flying around the Earth and changing and moving time backwards if Superman 2 had come out the way Donner had intended it. So it's more of an interesting piece of history to me than a movie I like to go back to. But then again, I don't go back to Superman 2, the original, all that much either. So John, the figures you have to put on the gamepad in order to use certain characters. So everybody you're seeing here are figures we have, and we have, like I said the other day, 75 to 80% of this game. We've bought most of it by now. And there are certain places where you have to move the characters around on the gamepad to make different things happen, to go through different portals or to gain new temporary powers.
One more.
So a minute ago, when you were when Robotnik was getting me in his, I guess he's Eggman, but I will forevermore call him Robotnik, especially because this is 2D Sonic. Okay, so right now, I'm stuck in this beam. I am moving Sonic on my gamepad to another portion of the gamepad, and you see the little gamepad thing pop up. That's what it looks like. It has 3 sections, and you can put 7 minifigs or vehicles on it. And they have these game tags that tell the system what character you're using. So we've almost got him. This is really tedious and taking a long time. This is a nice section for people to ask me questions. Thanks a bunch for giving me something else to do. Warner Brothers Pictures hates Lego. Well, that's unfortunate because it makes you money, Warner Brothers Pictures. I don't know what to tell you. I agree. Robotnik is way better. And Eggman is almost too descriptive. It's like, it feels like just giving a guy a nickname as a real name.
Paper Mario and Paper Mario the 1,000...
Yeah, have you played any Paper Mario?
I'm gonna try to, because we have one on GameCube.
Jason reads really, really well. He would have no trouble with those games, I don't think.
Yeah, I read better than anyone in that class.
He's also incredibly humble. Is that true? That Robotnik means slave in Russian? That's another reason that I want it to stay that way, because that's exactly what Robotnik does. Is he enslaves people. He enslaves animals and uses them for his own means. Okay, Jason, help me out. What do I gotta do here?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Hit this guy's fists?
Yes. Yes. Yes,
I got
I
his
remember
fist.
this one.
Oh, I haven't played this one.
And it tells you where it's going to attack you.
Yeah, no, that's useful.
At least with the fire stuff.
Oh, I kind of thought those bricks that were dropped there might be things we had to use to build something. Speaking of building things.
Is there any way you could be doing this without completely destroying my death egg?
See, this is the standard trope of video game bosses.
Oh, no.
They always destroy themselves, which is, incidentally, a major motif of villains in general. They usually create their opposites or do something to destroy themselves. Yeah, Lone Wolf Jedi of Gotham, I wish we could get Lego Star Trek. I don't think it'll ever happen. Right now, there's a really inferior Lego-esque company that has the license for Star Trek called, I can't remember the name of it right now. It's not Mega Bloks. And Mega Bloks is a decent company. It's something Connect or something. I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's bad. They look awful. What are you gonna say, Jason?
Nothing.
Oh, you look like you were waiting for me to finish so you could say something. All right, let's get him. Now it's just shaking. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So we cool him off, and then he throws his tentacle hands at us. Oh, ouch. and then we screw up and get hit and don't have any time to get him, and then we make this take as long as humanly possible. That's what we do. That's how we play video games here on Geek Solution.
Egg pawns, attack!
Wait a minute. There's a thing in there that this control. It's in his brain, and it controls.
Where'd they go?
And that thing.
Oh yeah, it's a stud.
controls-
It's a giant stud.
No, I was talking about the thing that controls how you like.
Oh, I
where
thought you meant-
move around, and you have to move around stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about right now, Jason.
The thing that you attack, so that you can move around stuff to like go big or like giant or tiny, or
Yeah.
go to different places.
Come on. I just can't even get to the side of his hands.
Here's the thing.
You just look like a giant stud to me.
It did, but there's also one other.
One of those? Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, and, you know, Kurt, you might be joking when you say Lego Karate Kid, but I wouldn't have been surprised by that if the game hadn't been canceled because of all the 80s nostalgia movies that we got Lego Dimensions levels for and characters for.
Why is Simpsons on there? Is Simpsons still a cartoon?
Oh, Dash and Scan, when I said the Sonic comics are side-scrollery, I just mean that they're based more on the side-scrolling era of Sonic. That they're, especially the current ones from IDW, they're more the Sonic Genesis era. Platformery, side-scrollery. Okay, what is it that I did last time? Oh, there we go.
We finished that thing.
It's called fire.
Yeah, but he's.
We've been using it for thousands of years.
Oh. Since the beginning of the world.
Better hurry and think of something! Wait, I have an incoming transmission! Someone else is in the area!
So that's just an open hole there. I wonder if anything happens if you go down it.
Yes, no!
Where's that coming from?
Check the screen!
Huh?
Nicely done.
John, I was impressed by what little I played of Last of Us. Sorry, our dog's is barking. That means Eric's probably back. Hold on, folks.
Chaos! I'm taking you down like it's 1999.
Yeah, Lego Power Rangers would be amazing.
Yep.
Lego Spawn and Tick would be things made just for me. I don't know who else would buy those. Well, Lego Tick maybe, after the Amazon show's gotten as popular as it has. I can see that as a part of something. It's a thing I could have seen in Lego Dimensions maybe.
Thought you could outfox me, did ya? It's not over, my prickly pal.
What little I played of Last of Us felt a little bit like
Sure she is.
I was
Chances I couldn't
in
have done it without you.
28 Days Later.
Yes, John, we do have.
We do. I haven't played it yet. Lego Star Wars Force Awakens. We have almost every Lego game that's come out. Well, there we go. We played about half of that level for you guys, and took way too long on the Marble Zone place. But anyway. For us right now, we might do some more gameplay a little bit later or tomorrow. Our dogs are barking like crazy because Eric just got back, but he hasn't actually walked inside the house yet. And they always bark, or at least Apollo does. Always barks at Eric, even though he lives here. Still don't know why. Anyway, we'll see you later, folks. Thanks for watching.